This is our team, Abhinyan, Avinash, Tanvir and myself, Pratisha. Today here we are here to present our project, Accident Sensing and Broadcasting using RFID. This project is an inspiration. This project is an inspiration from the video that we have seen in our first class by shown by Dr. Kuwan. This project is a prototype of that video. Yes, sensor networks is one of the 10 technologies that will change the world. Now, coming to our project, I would like to give a brief description of how it works. In this project, we have used the RFID tags and RFID sensors. What we have done is the RFID tags that we have placed the RFID tags to the vehicles, and the RFID readers that are present on the roads are the sensor devices. And as soon as the accident happens, the RFID readers reads the tags and sends the information to the base station. Now, why do we need the surveillance? Yes. What is the use of automated surveillance? Why can't we use human surveillance? Now, what's that? What's over there?
Yeah. So basically, what happened here is, I take over the presentation now. What happened here is, let's imagine you all as manual surveillance system, and let's recall what happened. When an external disturbance is there, and when it's a distraction, we showed you there, all were looking there, but nothing was there. When there's a distraction, there is a glitch in the security system. Did anybody observe what happened? Anybody? No? There is an object missing on the table, which my friend hid below the table. That is just a security breach to show that how an automated surveillance is better than manual surveillance. If it is an automated surveillance, what we can do is, there can be a fixed target which can be tracked all the time. So that is the reason we opt for automated machine surveillance. So there's a lot of discussion going on how this works, and we've been telling a lot. So let's see how the system works and what is the working of the system. We know that everybody uses smartphones, laptops, tablets and all. So we want to use that technology, and we would like to give out IP address so that you can watch what is going on in the system now. There is an external router here called Netgear 99. Everybody can connect to that. And but if you don't want to connect also, if you're connected to 4G or Wichita Secure, you can log in. You can type this URL in the URL. You can see what's happening. Oh, sure.
So that everyone can see. That will be good.
can see that that is basically base station control panel, where we take the signal from the RFID which is given to the server. The server pushes this website to the base station. So in the base station, we continuously check if there is an accident or no, and there is an AJAX request which is going on in the web page. It continuously checks for the occurrence of the accident. So now let's see what really happens. And here is an RFID tag which is already present for all the cars. This RFID tags are very small, cheap enough, $2 or so, and does not need any battery. So this will be equipped to all the cars. So now let's see how the system works. I would like to tell, please be attentive even in the website, how it changes when the accident happens. You can see that with an AJAX request, the website automatically changes its status, telling that there is an accident going on, and what we can do is this message is given to the substation, where the next part is taken care by the substation.
So this is a small disclaimer. We have used a lot of pictures now here, so we just want to make sure that it is just for making the presentation look nice. This is our base station. This is called Papa. It is not a technology. It is the first names of all our, first alphabet of our first names. So this base station, what it does is it continuously scans if there's an accident going on. So, yeah. It is really important whenever there is an RFID attack, like whenever there is if two RFIDs are there at one point, it is important for the surveillance cameras to scan, see what exactly is happening there. We scan we use facial detection in this. So whenever there is a frame, what we do is we scan each and every face in the frame with the profile in the database. We use biometric, and we have an accuracy of almost 100%. Because we use the characteristic as well as the biometric. See, whenever there is an accident going on, we have to know the severity level. Because depending upon the severity level, we can dispatch the emergency services like ambulance. We can give the police. We can send the previous batch also, the previous project, they were focusing on this kind of thing. So it will be great if this can be integrated in that. Next, from the database, we get details like their name, age, and what allergies do they have. For example, this will help a great deal in the first year. They can take precautions and while doing the first aid and the other education. Even once an emergency vehicle, an ambulance is dispatched, once an emergency vehicle is dispatched, we will have continuous surveillance using the GPS of that particular vehicle. And as you know, if the vehicle is there, if an ambulance is there at the particular accident spot, the situation is under control. So now Avinash will be taking up the limitation and conclusion.
Good afternoon, everybody. Coming to the limitation part. So the limitations are not, it's not a autofocus camera. The camera we are using here is not an autofocus camera, and the data, lack of data. We have to do this project, we have to collect a lot of data to keep the record of each and every person. So we can't, actually, the data we collect is less appropriate to the data we require, and wide area to be covered. The camera we use here and the RFID reader does not cover wide areas. The area covered is very limited. The feature scope is automatic drone rescue and intercommunication between vehicles. The two vehicles must contact and communicate internally with each other. the conclusion. These conclusions, I think you have seen this slide somewhere else. Yeah, this is a slide of Dr. Puvang's first class. That inspired us to give this slide in our presentation, the characteristics of WSN, wireless sensor networks. The wireless sensor networks we use here are very low cost. There is RFID reader we use here are just $100, and the tag, is very cheap, like $1 to $2, and the size. As you've seen, the size of the RFID reader and the tag are very small, and the weight of these things are just like 4 to 500 grams, and RFID readers are prone to failures. Let's see. And next, mostly broadcast communication. It is not a point-to-point communication, as we have given the notes to all of you. It is a broadcast communication. And coming to the devices we use here do not have an IP address, and we open our dials for queries. Thank you.
If you want, we still have time, so we can explain point to point all the components. Time is still there.
Just show us what you have.
Yeah.
So you should have a camera, right? So the
Yeah,
camera is
that's
on
actually it is malfunction, so
Okay.
I'll show the working of that now. So this is a Raspberry Pi. We have used this Raspberry Pi as a server here. This Raspberry Pi basically picks up the signal from the RFID, and the RFID gives out, it continuously checks if there is an accident, and if there is an RFID present in the accident area, it directly sends a signal to the server, which is Raspberry Pi. This Raspberry Pi checks if there is an RFID from the USB, and sees that. We run a Python program for that. We take the signal of the RFID. So I would like to show it on that. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, that's what.
Yeah.
I have to operate from there. So you can see the IP address scrolling there. This is IP addresses. We're showing the terminal. Most probably somebody have been logged to the URL in the browser. So it is giving continuous AJAX request to check for the condition. So you can see the IP addresses here running are IP addresses of your phones, laptops, and all that. And we can see what time is the base station up and what time is the base station pinging to the system. And here is another Python code which will run simultaneously to take the signals from the RFID. So I will like to show how it takes. So here, after running that program, the RFID is basically ready to, RFID reader is basically ready to take the signal. So as soon as there is an accident, there is a long presence of RFID there, the code comes in, and we are picking up the code and we are giving it to an AJAX using JSON to the website. So using that web page, the server invokes that and will know that there is an accident. the image recognition technique which we are using. So this continuously tracks the accident area for the existence of what is the car present there and the image of what is the number of the car. It's actually
The wall is
detecting
not
many
clear.
of the colors.
Okay.
It actually detects the hue of the color.
Okay.
So it is detecting color.
That's fine. I think I need to detect something.
Yeah. So now you can see, even if the victims move in the car and if the car moves around using a towing van or so, the camera automatically tracks it all the time.
Okay. Nice.
And you can see the signatures present which are detected there.
So that's two, this is the.
That is basically to give commands to the controller.
Well, I mean, this two squares, the wheels of the
The
car.
wheels,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, nice.
So we can use the face of the person to take, to
Yeah.
match with the database.
That is a focus, a future thing for the characteristics of the face.
Okay. Nice, nice.
Thank you.
Okay, great, great. I'm very glad about your project, because it's really fancy and really nice. I think that also have a very good design and also very practical. I think that's basic